Hey guys, it's me, the Alpha Empath. So, right now my spirit is a little bit perturbed. I'm probably not gonna be, well, hell, shit, I ain't never nice, ever. I am a little bit bothered. I posted a message from a woman on social media, and it said something to the effect, I think she is, I don't know what type of religion she is or something like that, but it said something to the effect of, I don't give a fuck if you married women are married. If I like your husband, I'm going after him. I don't give a fuck about what you think about it, and you ain't gonna make me feel bad about it. I'm pro polygyny, okay? That is what the message said. And when I sense that energy, I'll be honest, that kind of energy makes me want to beat the fucking brakes off a bitch. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. And I read some of the comments that you ladies were posting, and a couple of men too. And what's bothering me is that you guys are not seeing the fucking energy behind that post. You think it's about a fucking man, and it is not. It don't have shit to do with a motherfucking man. It does not. Let me tell you something, to let you know that I'm about that life. I'm not just speaking out the side of my motherfucking mouth. Okay, first of all, I practice polygyny, okay? You see this book right here? This is a book called We Want for Our Sisters What We Want for Ourselves by Dr. Patricia Dixon. I read this book several times over because if I was going to be about that motherfucking life, I needed to understand it. Not only did I need to fucking understand it, but I went ahead and researched different ways of doing this shit because I am the type of woman, I'm going to be honest with you, I like having time to myself. I like having space. I don't have to be all under no man and no bullshit. I don't have to do all that, okay? But I never found a man that was worthy of carrying multiple wives. I never found a man that was structured enough to really do that shit well, okay? But what this woman is talking about is a cancer. She's talking about a cancer. You see this book right here? This is another book that I read. Absolutely love this show. It was called Becoming Sister Wives. A man has to be extremely emotionally disciplined and spiritually disciplined to make this kind of shit work, okay? You see this book right here called The Ethical Slut. I've read this one too. You see this book right here, The Spirit of Intimacy. I've read this one too. You see this one right here called Sacred Marriage. I've read this one too. Listen, the reason why I'm having such an issue with you ladies saying, oh, if a woman comes and takes my man, I'm not going to be mad at her. I agree. I would not be mad at her either, because if a woman in her vision, see, the woman sets the tone for every fucking relationship, okay? She sets the tone. So she's saying in her heart, I am birthing a monogamous relationship. Now, if she is birthing a monogamous relationship, it is her responsibility to go and find a man who matches the vibration of the vision she is trying to birth. So she has to find a man that says, yes, honey, I want a monogamous relationship too. So then he comes and he fertilizes her vision, okay? Now, in that type of reality or in that type of relationship, if that man is approached by another woman and he steps out, that motherfucking man is in violation. Because he said, I'm signing up for a monogamous relationship. So, woman, wife, if you are with that man and he violated the motherfucking contract, it wasn't her, it was him. But the woman I'm talking about today, she's doing something completely fucking different, okay? So again, ladies, if you are birthing a monogamous relationship and your husband, who said he wants a monogamous relationship, steps outside, he broke contract with you, not her. Check his motherfucking ass and probably send her a fruit basket to let her know, thank you for taking this sorry motherfucker out of my life. That's what you should do. However, let's say you are in something called polygyny. Let's say you're something called polygyny. And polygyny is different than polygamy. Let's get that straight. Polygyny is having multiple wives. Polygamy is when people say we can have multiple wives or we can have multiple husbands. Know the fucking difference, okay? So this woman that I'm talking about, she is an advocate of pro-polygyny. Now this book right here, if you are in polygyny, you might want to read this fucking book. It says we want for our sisters what we want for ourselves. Women who practice polygyny by consent. This woman don't give a fuck about another woman's consent. She don't care nothing about what another woman is trying to birth into existence. She is coming in like a black hole, like a fucking destroyer. Now, this energy is extremely dangerous, because women, their brains are designed to collaborate and support a community. We are actually the roots, the foundation of fucking life, and we have to collaborate, because whatever our highest energy is collaborating on, that's what's going to be birthed into reality. So hell fuck no, I'm not gonna collaborate on this fucking destructive ass energy that she's putting out. Why in the hell? See, in ego we are separate. It's a dog eat dog world in ego, but in spirit we are one. And because I know in spirit we are one, why in the fuck would I want to harm my sister? Why not give her respect and say, hey sis, I'm actually into yo man. What type of contract y'all got going on? And maybe y'all can make room for me. See, I can respect that even if I don't want that for myself, because she's going to her sister saying, I am my sister's keeper, and what kind of world can we birth into reality? But this bitch is doing something different. She has the energy of let's take a man out of it, because maybe y'all getting confused because you're so caught up on having a fucking man, okay? So let's take a man out of it. What if a person says, I just want to be in this relationship and I don't care what their parents think about it, and a child is 14? Think about that energy then. Think about it then. You see how dangerous it is then? If they're saying, this is my belief, I don't care who it hurts, I don't care what type of contract you have, I don't care what anybody else thinks, because I am an entity on my own, and what everybody else is doing in the world doesn't fucking affect me. Not only do I want this woman's husband, I want to be up in her motherfucking house, in her motherfucking bed. That's what I want. I want to destroy the reality that she is trying to birth. I'm sorry, Jasmine, I'm going to have to call you back. Do you see how dangerous that is? Now, let's talk about open relationships. Now, I tried to have a little bit of an open relationship, but that really ain't my cup of tea. It really, really is not. But if you are going to do that, you better have really, really good lines of communication. Listen, people, having a relationship with yourself, nobody else, just you, is hard enough. And most people are not married within themselves. In order to be married within yourself, your heart has to be married to your mind. And then the two parts of you become one. And when the two parts of you become one, that really is when you're ready for a relationship. It really, really is. But I know people ain't perfect, so they just gonna try to fill they little gaps and they little holes with somebody else. I get it. But if you are going to have an open relationship, you better write some shit out. You better write some stuff out and figure out what type of contract you have and what kind of boundaries you have, because you're putting your heart into that. And when you put your heart into something, you are saying, I am giving this thing that I birthed into reality access to harm my spirit. That's what you're saying. How much is your fucking soul worth? So many women sell they fucking souls for a fucking man, to have a fucking relationship, to say that they fucking somebody. Oh my God, I just want to fucking spit. I really do. People need to love themselves more. They really do, because it breaks my fucking heart. It really does when I see a woman sell her heart, sell her spirit for pennies on the fucking dollar. I hate it. I hate it. And I cannot support any woman that knowingly. Now, I want to say, maybe I'm fucking wrong. Maybe I need a reality check. Maybe I need a reality check. But I want to say in my head that most women are not just intentionally going out here trying to hurt other women and destroy what these women are trying to build. I want to say that most women are just stupid. I would rather women be called stupid than just intentionally malicious. I would rather them say, well, you know, boo, I didn't really know that he was married. I would rather them say some shit like, well, you know, he told me that he was about to get divorced, and that's why I entered in. Because that kind of woman is at least not trying to intentionally destroy the house that another woman is trying to build. And how dare you? How dare a woman do that kind of shit? To hurt another woman, you were supposed to be your sister's keeper. You are supposed to protect your fucking sister. We collaborate. And you mean to tell me that a fucking penis will make you destroy another fucking woman? Women bring life into the world. That's why we're so fucking important. And we have to support the life that each and every one of us brings into existence. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Is having a man that fucking important? Y'all, now y'all know me. I love dick just like any goddamn body else. I love dick. And in fact, I'm addicted to it. I'm trying to fast from that shit. But I'll be goddamn if I destroy another woman's house because I want some fucking dick. What the fuck is wrong with me if I'm like that? What kind of black hole, everything that comes in contact with me, I'm like a succubus and it goes into the black hole and it never motherfucking comes out. And what kind of reality will that kind of woman birth? Now, I already know the type of reality that a scary ass bitch will birth because that's the reality that we live in now. I mean, it took years for women to have a right to fucking vote. It took years for us to be seen as more, being able to do more than being barefoot and pregnant in the motherfucking kitchen. Listen, masculine energy is going to protect whatever we birth out. That's what it's going to do. So why don't we be cognizant and conscious of what we're birthing out? I know what I'm trying to birth out. I don't really like this reality, so I'm trying to birth something new. I'm trying to birth a reality where I am my motherfucking sister's keeper. And because men will understand that I am my motherfucking sister's keeper, they are going to have to evolve and elevate spiritually and become better men. That is what I am trying to birth. But when we lower ourselves, men also lower they fucking bar. And then our daughters end up picking from trash. Ladies, get your shit together. I am so serious about that. Get your shit together. I don't care what kind of relationship you want, but you better bring some goddamn order to it. If you want an open relationship, write out a motherfucking contract and put some order to it, and then everybody involved submit to that order. If you want a polygynous relationship, make sure that the man that you get has enough to satisfy every motherfucking woman sexually. It is a travesty that women can't have multiple orgasms and then want to holler about they married. That's a fucking travesty, and that's a sin against my motherfucking vagina. I ain't about that shit, okay? Make sure that he can support you vaginally. Make sure he can support you guys emotionally. Make sure that he ain't favoring one and neglecting another. He has to be emotionally disciplined enough to do that kind of shit. And he also has to be a hustler. He has to be a go-getter, because if y'all gonna be having children, he needs to bring home some fucking income, okay? So just make sure he can do it. And if you are happy in that, hey, I fucking love it. If you say, I don't want to be in any kind of marriage, I just want to be a side chick. Read the fucking Ethical Slut, okay? You want to be a side chick? Hell, there's fucking room for you guys too. Here's what you need to do. If I were a side chick, here's what I would do. I would say, hey sis, you tired of that motherfucker? And she gonna say, yes sis, I'm tired of him. And then I'm gonna say, let me help you. Let me help you. I don't want his ass all the goddamn time, but when you tired of him, why don't you call me and he can come over and spend the night at my house? And then when you get your rest, you go on your vacation, you go on your spa days, you get your nails and your hair done, and in fact, when he come on over to my motherfucking house, why don't you tell him to bring the goddamn kids with him? Sis, I'm gonna take care of your motherfucking kids. And then when I'm sick of his ass, I'm gonna send them back. It ain't about no fucking man for me. It ain't never been about. It's about women supporting women. That is what it's about. Y'all need to get women. We are not supposed to be competing for a fucking man. We collaborate and we cause men to elevate. That is what we are supposed to do. But if you are competing for a man, you are in your toxic male energy, and your motherfucking ass need to get the fuck out. You do. You need to woman up. You really, really do. I am going to be my motherfucking sister's keeper. That's what I'm going to be. And you can be your sister's keeper. It don't matter what role you choosing to play. But to be a black hole, I'm just finna destroy everything and I don't give a fuck about a woman and I am a woman, to me, that's just like black people that hate other black people. That shit is self-hate to me. How the fuck you gonna hate another woman and destroy what she's trying to build? How you gonna do that? Talk to that woman. Be a fucking woman and talk to that goddamn woman. That's what you need to do. I know I'm ranting and I'm raving, but I'm fucking pissed off. I can't stand when women act like that. And then we want to blame the fucking men. But the more I'm looking at it, I have seen men. I am counseling men. And men are telling women over and over, hey, listen, I'm trying to respect my wife. I'm trying not to cheat. These bitches sending ass shots. They doing the motherfucking most. What the fuck is wrong with us? Society will become better when we are able to produce a better quality of woman. But we have made marriage a fucking status symbol. It's like having a Coach purse. Well, I got a man, so therefore that validates me as a fucking woman. If you need a motherfucking man to validate you as a fucking woman, why don't you just lose the fucking title? I don't even want to consider you a fucking woman. Just like men that say, you need to make me feel like a man. Motherfucker, if I gotta make you feel like a man, you must have not even been a motherfucking man. No man has to make me feel like a woman. I'm a woman, period. Period. You don't have to make me feel like a woman. I was born as a motherfucking woman. Do we have to go outside and tell an oak tree, hey, oak tree, let me make you feel like a fucking oak tree? The oak tree knows it's a fucking oak tree. Human beings are the only stupid ass people that's like that. Do I have to tell the motherfucking dog, hey, dog, let me help you convince you that you a dog? No. No. We are the only people, and this shit is fucking up our society. Well, I married her, but she didn't know how to make me feel like a man. Motherfucker, take some time to go sit your ass down, your little boyish ass down, and figure out how you can make your own self feel like a man so you don't need no damn woman to pump you up. How about that? And the same thing for a woman. Well, he doesn't make me feel like a woman. Bitch, sit down. Sit the fuck down, because you still a little girl. And you should not be trying to contemplate being a mother. You should not be trying to contemplate being a wife. You shouldn't even be trying to fucking contemplate being a side chick, because you ain't going to be supporting no goddamn body. Now, who is that saying? Am I a Taurus? No, I am not a Taurus at all. You're probably referring to that picture in the back. No, Marquita, I am not a Taurus. One of my clients actually painted this picture for me, and it is a spiritual picture. It represents the yin. It represents the yang to my yin. I don't know who the fucking Taurus is. He ain't here yet. I'm fucking single, okay? But I love that picture. That picture is fire, right? It's fucking fire. But as I said, if you're going to be practicing polygyny, read this book. And as I went through all the different ways of people practicing polygyny, I'm going to be honest, the best way that I found was how Asara Set does it. I love the way Asara Set did it. I actually went down, that's my dryer. I actually went down to Florida to some ladies that owned a vegan restaurant, because I wanted to fucking meet these bitches, okay? I really, really did. So here are two women that are best friends, y'all. And one of them has a well-to-do, good-looking black man that's interested in her. Here's what she says. She says, hey, if you get with me, you're going to have to get with my best friend too. And it wasn't about the fucking man. The reason why she wanted him to marry her best friend as well is because she wanted to run a business with her best friend. She used it as an economic move. It wasn't about no fucking man. She said, if I'm going to be running a business, all that it requires to be a motherfucking wife, I can't be doing all of that. Listen, I have been a wife. Being a wife is a major fucking responsibility. And let me be real, this is just my personal opinion. Y'all don't have to do it. But the traditional model of being a wife, I don't want to sign up for that shit. That shit seems like modern day slavery to me, and I ain't for it. I am a businesswoman. I want an equal partnership. And to some men, and a lot that I have seen, what it means to be a wife, god damn, the damn dryer again. What it means to be a wife is to sit up here and be some type of slave for him. No, that's toxic masculinity. I like divine masculine men. A man that has no motherfucking problem supporting me emotionally, he's not going to have to fill my cup. My cup is already going to be filled because that's my motherfucking responsibility, because I'm a grown-ass woman. But he can make it, top it off and to make it to overflowing. He can do that. He can say, hey, honey, let's be a power couple together. He can do that. And in order so I can stay spiritually sound, I can't have a whole bunch of energies in and out my spirit. This is why I can't do polygyny, because I can't have a whole bunch of different spirits. I don't know how to balance all that shit. I tried to balance all that shit, but I could not. So I understand that that is not the route for me, okay? It does not work well with my spirit. What works well for my spirit is an equal partnership. And when I say an equal partnership, I don't mean two people playing the same fucking role. No. I want to be the moon. Let him be the sunlight. He rules in the day while I rule at night. And in that 24-hour period, all of our aspects are covered. That is what I want. That is what I love. And I hope you girls have enough courage to not let religion, not let tradition choose the type of relationship that you want. You birth the reality that you want into existence. And then you find a man that is in agreement with that. And then you guys collaborate together. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.